Hello, welcome to the channel. This morning we have uh, right. Welcome to the channel. We've got. Oh, so get your finger away from the bloody. Right. We have frost outside. The windscreen of the van is completely frozen. So what I'll do is I'll switch the diesel heater on on the inside. I have to go to it because the. Oh, that would have been better if I had the remote for the diesel heater. But the locks might be frozen as well. Yeah, that's a bit of a thing, isn't it? Yeah. Right. So let's see what we've got here. Is that going to go? We're lighting the fire. I mean, it's. I'm going out. We're going away to pick a load of stuff up. About for 10 o'clock. Now this goes back a really long time, back to the day and the big match on ITV. It's because the whole thing is that. Oh, aye, it's bloody cold out there. People will not go at what go. We get frost. Which these days is nonsense because they're sellouts anyway. You can't get tickets for love no money. So 28, 29. The fire lighting session is on. We're running low on kindling. Yeah, so we've only got like another couple of days of kindling. And then I'm going to have to start either use fire lighters or get the axe going and chop up some of that wood, which is a bit, it's not ideal kindling, it's a bit knotty and everything, and it doesn't exactly work perfectly. Is the fire going to go? Every morning I was watching a video there about disrespecting, well, a woman, from a woman's perspective, about disrespecting men. It's really, it was about sort of, if you are a woman and you're in a relationship with a man that you're intending to, spend the rest of your life with, if you disrespect them and they allow it, you don't. Well, it's like a vicious circle, isn't it? It gets worse, and I suppose it sounds kind of obvious. I mean, you'll probably see more of that now when women have, because women have. It's easier for them to get out of relationships and do it in a way that the short term they'll be better off. They'll have more in their very short-sighted view of, the short-term decisions, which is what the whole country's run on. The whole country's run on short-term decisions. Politicians are short-term. They don't really face up to much accountability for what they do. But so I'm just thinking about my own experiences. I just wasn't really. I think the marriages that I had were fundamentally flawed, and they shouldn't have happened. Obviously. But then the children wouldn't exist, would they? So I put myself through a lot just so they can exist. And now they don't fucking like me. Got a card. I got a card. It's a dog. Wee terrier dog. I got another card. I haven't opened it yet. Where is it? I suppose it's kind of obvious, but I mean, I'm beyond all that, obviously, because of what happened to me and the route that I took. I'm way beyond all that. So it happened, yeah. The women that I was with really did disrespect me, and I allowed them to do it, and it was just.
It's looking back now, it was an accident waiting to happen, unfortunately, and you know, I don't know what the answer is. It's obviously irrelevant for me, but for people that are thinking about getting married or getting involved in marriages and stuff, I think it's probably worse now than it's ever been. You know, ever. It's worse now than it's ever been in terms of the dangers of. I mean, it's so difficult for everyone to get on the housing ladder or get some kind of future as it is now. Then to go and screw up a relationship and then start another one is what a lot of women do that and dump the men, go away and get another one. Is the long term issues with that are just massive. But they do it and nobody's going to listen to me. What do I know about it? My daughter doesn't listen to me anyway. No! No, she doesn't. And she's not gonna.
From sumptuous, stylish sofas and chairs to sophisticated lounge, dining, bedroom and accessories collections, Belgica offers a
Right, is that fire going?
furniture shopping
Yeah.
and interior design experience.
I think it's going, isn't it?
Belgica furniture.
I don't think there's really much to be going on the Chunelll update. So I'm trying to, last night it was like, oh, I'm going to try and sort the house out and everything, and the art studio. And I always seem to be, I don't know if you're like this, but I'm always behind the curve. I'm always, I'm always not getting, not doing what I want to do. So here we are, we're at 5428. Might be nothing here, I don't think there will be because I've checked it all. She's taking, oh that was that video, that one, the Lauren Hardy of the Chuckle Brothers. I was in it in Glasgow at the time, and I was sitting there and I was watching the dynamic. So there's this van and there's obviously some kind of office clearance or something. I think it was an office. I don't think it was a private residence. And I missed a bit of it actually because it hadn't occurred to me what was actually happening. But there was two guys, that guy there and that guy there, and there was a woman there, and she was kind of. This is an interesting dynamic for you actually, if you like, on males and females. That lady there, she didn't actually really do anything. You know, they see she's pointing, and she's obviously can't hear her. She didn't actually really do anything. They did everything. You know, but she made it look like she was doing stuff, yeah. She was like jumping about and everything and moving around. And it's a pity I hadn't started filming it from the start. They were sort of sitting there. I mean, you don't always film everything until something that interests you. Like, so it's just like organising. Like, I bet she doesn't pick that up.
Sneaky sort of thing.
Ah, she did. So I like cardboard box, and there's two of them. She's hanging on to the end of it.
Maybe.
And that was. So actually, I mean that did. It's 3,800 views. She's taking a liberty. Somebody says equal pay, equal effort.
It's only about 3.
That was at the end.
There's only about 3 people.
And I missed quite a bit of it actually, but well, you can't win them all, can you? I'm just quite pleased that so many people watched it. The bend at O20 is always wet and should have been drained years ago. Alright, yeah, at O28.
On through multiple instrumental
Every time I come out of here, there's always somebody.
10 months ago.
orchestral crescendo. Let's switch off to a
Some freaking flood that doesn't
Fuck.
to accelerate when they get out of here.
No, they don't.
It's an A road within 40 miles an hour. Let's see what speed we can get up to. Oh my god! Slow down a bit. The wing mirrors are going to fall off your car if you go any faster.
What I'm saying is that road's always wet, yeah.
The wing mirrors are going to fall off. Yes, it is a target. The speed limit is a target.
Yeah, remember that this notion that speed limits should not be a target. Remember, the limits have all been lowered in Scotland.
So you know, Wendy's getting covered in shit.
And I think they're doing it in the rest of the country as well, in the rest of Great Britain, United Kingdom.
Reasonable, you know, reasonably. I don't want to drive like a maniac. You know, reasonably. But no, I can't because of this idea, an Audi. There's a truck coming, we don't want to crash into the truck, do we? Unbelievable. What's he doing in the back of his BMW?
The guy dumping rubbish.
Who is that anyway?
Wow, truck. Are you going to get it?
Can't fucking see.
Wow.
So now we're doing like the normal sort of speed.
Yeah, they're trying to lower it all down to 50.
The windscreen wash is getting low. It's got that. You get more like.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean the whole country's going out of fuck. No much. How can we afford all these numpty things? The green communist shit. How can we afford it? They're slowing everything down. You know, they're destroying our infrastructure, and then so there's only one thing for it. We're going to land up slaves. Well, not me, but I'm too old. What I mean is that the next generation, my granddaughter, grandchildren, going to land up being slaves to this system because that's the way it's going. So it's 5428, so we haven't gained any. 5428 there. I thought that was no bad video, that one with the. I was going on about the speed limits on the M80. So you watch that one, that's the Rolls Royce that I overtook, and that Seat undertook it, but he was getting pissed off. But I was like, sort of quite like, look at this car, you know. In the circumstances, the Rolls Royce was actually in the wrong lane. It should have been in the inside lane, but fuck it. So I was like slowed down a little bit to see the Rolls Royce when I was passing it, which is why that guy got fucking pissed off and went right round the inside. He's obviously not interested in classic vintage cars. So it goes from 40 to 50 to 40 to 30. What a ridiculous piece of shit. So that's because we've got the green communists running in our governments. We need to get rid of them. It's like, how stupid is that? Like, you've got roadworks on a motorway and you have to have four different speed limits. 3 different speed limits, but 4 changes. It's like fucking nuts, isn't it? And people, that's just the way things are, you know. With Donald Trump getting in, mad cyclist, 1,176 views, that's good. The mad cyclist ones, I mean, this guy in particular, I don't know, he looked like he was half asleep or something. And somebody messaged in and says you hate cyclists. No, not really. And is that a Tiguan? Aye, that's a Volkswagen Tiguan.
I challenged that, and we've been arguing. So we were arguing last night, and when I thought I was going to get emotional and angry at this cunt and fucking start saying things I shouldn't do. I controlled myself by getting out of it. Mad cyclist! Yes, Liam! It's not even, doesn't even know where he is.
No. Alright, so right, that'll do. This is a Chunelll update over. What else we got? That looks, yeah, right, so we'll stay away from the Facebook bickering. Oh, look at that, that's lovely, isn't it? Right, so I've got to get myself sorted out and get away to... I don't know, it's just a big thought, this. I've got to... I'm going away to clean, but pick stuff up, but the fact that I'm trying to tidy this house out now, that's what's happened there, and it's such a difficult task. Oh, it's creaking, you can hear it, it's getting too hot. That's because I've left the door open. Shut the door. Oh, I mean, I'm spending a lot of time organising the wood and everything. You know, this log burner, it takes a lot of time, a lot. But you know what? It's got to be worth it, isn't it? You know, it's got to be worth it. It's a fantastic thing. I spent like 2 days chainsawing last week. So if you're thinking about getting a log burner, say you're a young couple or something, and you've got kids, little kids, you really you really have to get organised, you know. I'm on my own. I'm doing it on my own. So all that wood, I collected it in my van, my car, a wheelbarrow, carrier bags. You know, walking around. My little car, all my cars, I've had wood in them. Then I've chainsawed it all myself, and I'm splitting it myself. And I'm picking up. Well, I get kindling from Clamatron. He gets it from building sites, so I get kindling from him. Whenever he gets it, and it helps him out. So what I'm saying is that, like, if you say the cost of fuel, right? There's the Nottinghamshire Energy Partnership gives you the costs right down. You know, before people start telling you this, that, and the other, there is a cost. It's the same as the cost of running a car or something. There is a cost. You know, it's like listening to anecdotal evidence is not helpful. You need to get the cost, and it's you can find it of anything. So there's a lot of work involved with the log burner. It's wonderful, and I've got the time to be able to do it. But if you are busy, the 2 years or whatever, it's maybe a bit difficult. But if you get properly organised, you can do it. There's a lot of them in these log burner pages are way better organised than I am. You know, they've got sort of discipline in it. You know, they got it all chopped up and all perfectly loaded up. When I'm a bit lapsadaisical, I'm not particularly talented when it comes to joinery work and stuff like that, you know. So I'm not. So it's a bit of a mess. My log thing doesn't look brilliant. But you know, you've got to live in a house as well. You know, it's not a show house, is it? I think there's a sort of notion that it's a show house. It's not. You're supposed to live in it. You're not constantly selling your house, are you? So well, I'm waffling, aren't I? Right. So thanks for watching. Log burners are brilliant. Wood burning is a brilliant way to stay warm, but it really is worth it. I think it's worth it. But you could say, well, I could be spending time doing other things. I actually should have put one in the summer house at the back. I might still do that yet. So thanks for watching. I'm going to get going. Please like, share, subscribe. Bye. Bye.